Alright, I'm kind of making this video outside today. I thought it would be a nice change. I titled it, How to Get the Woman That You Want to Desire Only You and Nobody Else. I think that that's a really powerful title. How to Get the Woman That You Want to Desire You and Nobody Else. Because that's really what most guys want. Most guys want the woman that they want to also desire them. And I'm going to give you the most elaborate, in-depth answer that anybody can give you. The whole morning I drafted this marker board specifically for you. I did this for you. I did this so you can get ahead in life. And those of you who are waiting and willing to stick to the end of the presentation, you will be rewarded because you actually have a longer attention span. So hear me out. This is going to help impact your life at the deepest level. So there is only one way. Okay, there's only one way to do this. There's only one way to master this. There's only one way to get ahead, and I'm about to show you, okay? There is only one way. What you need to do is you need to find a woman who likes you and adores you at a core level. What's a core level? That means just who you are, your identity, how you show up in this world, who you are at your core. She likes you and she adores you on a core level. Well, what does that mean? Meaning who you are as a man, you just do it for her without even trying. Just your natural presence, you just do it for her. There's something about you. She will be around you and you will notice she naturally will just want to be by your side. She will naturally want to start kissing you. She will naturally want to start talking to you. She will just sit right beside you and she's very happy just because you are right by her. That's the type of woman that you need to find, is one who just likes you, okay? Meaning who you are as a man, you just do it for her without even trying. So that means your presence, your purpose, and your masculine energy. What is happening? That means everything is in a perfect flow and harmony because she likes you for you. This right here is a statement that not a lot of guys like to hear because this is a cliche saying that a lot of times can lead you into a bad relationship because of bad false beliefs. But let me explain. I'm going to clear all this up. When you operate like this, okay, your presence, your purpose, and your masculine energy, and everything is in a perfect flow and a perfect harmony, she likes you for you at your core, meaning who you are. Meaning you do not have to put on a false act. You do not have to put on a false persona. She likes you at your core level. Now, this is very different from the cliche saying, oh, I just want to find a woman who likes me for me. The reason why this cliche saying gets a bad reputation a lot of times, the saying of, oh, I just want to find a woman who likes me for me, is because it assumes this dynamic that a man can basically just show up in virtually no areas in his life, essentially be lazy, and still hope to achieve some kind of desire. If you want the woman, okay, that you want to also like you, you are going to have to know who you are on a core level. Okay, and that's going to probably take years of development because it takes time to become a man. So this is what I want you to do, okay? I want you to spend as close to 100% of your time on yourself as possible. I'm going to say that one more time. Spend as close to 100% of your time on yourself as possible, and only you. You spend as close to 100% of your time as you can on only you. So that way, over the course of the next 5 to 10 years, you become very hard to replace, okay, because of who you became. You need to become a man who's very hard to replace. And here's what happens when you do this. You are going to start to see that on a core level, there is only one of you, okay? You are unique. There is literally only one of you. Even me, Casey Zander. There is only one of me. There is no replica. I am unique. Okay? There is only one of you. You are unique. That means you will see that you will have your own unique personality. You will have your own unique aura. And you will have your own unique vibe and lifestyle that you've created because of who you are. I need you to spend the next 5 to 10 years understanding who you are, developing who you are, so that way you're very hard to replace. So then, when you meet the woman that you meet, this is what most men have to understand. She either likes you or she doesn't. When I meet a woman, she is going to either like me or she won't. The more you try to focus on, oh, was this sentence correct? Did I do this correct? Was that correct? You're missing the whole point. A woman falls in love with the man at his core level, his core identity of who he is. Then when you meet the woman, she either likes you or she doesn't. Well, what does that mean? That means when you meet a woman, the ones who really like you, they like you on a core level. Because you're not putting on a front, you're not putting on an act, you're not putting on a persona. So moving your attention to this column, what you have to understand is that women want different things out of their relationships at different points in their life. And this is something that is out of your control. She is going to want who she wants, which means you need to spend as close to 100% of your time as possible becoming who you need to be, okay? Timing is everything. Women want different things at different points in their life. So never, ever, 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 under any circumstances, ever try to create chemistry. Never try to create chemistry that isn't there. Never try to create something out of a situation when you can tell she doesn't have interest. Don't try to do this because you are going to look like you don't have options and you don't know who you are. Women will choose the man who best fits what they want at that time in their life. Women will choose the man who best fits what they want at that time. And here's what you have to know. Women's emotions also change. When I say timing is everything, that means when you meet her, either there will be alignment or there isn't. And if there isn't, that's okay. Because if you've spent the past 5 to 10 years becoming who you want to be, okay, and this is independent of attraction, this is independent of a relationship, this is independent of anything that has to do with dating women. This is just spending the 5 to 10 years becoming who you would like to be. So you look in the mirror and you like yourself and you like who you've became and you like who you are. Timing is everything, and when you meet that woman, she either likes who you are and you represent that masculine ideal that she is looking for, or you don't, and that's okay. So tactics won't work, okay? You either represent the masculine ideal that she's looking for at that time in her life, or you won't, and that's okay. Here's what I can tell you. You cannot control timing, okay? You cannot control timing. Instead, all you can control is where you put your time as a man each day as you develop who you are and who you want to be. What I'm trying to get you to do in this video is understand who you are at a core level, be okay with who you are at a core level, and spend as close to 100% of your time as you can developing yourself on that core level, because that is who you are called to be. If you have done all these things as a man that I've just described, okay, if you've done all these things as a man that I have just described, okay, your attitude will start to become this right here. Your attitude will start to become, okay, you are going to have to earn me. You're going to have to earn me. This is something that not a lot of women oftentimes do, because most men are so ready and willing to not only commit, they're ready and willing to have someone in their life because they don't have a life that's amazing as is without anybody in it. Okay? So once you start to develop like this, your attitude needs to start to shift into, okay, you're going to have to earn me. But I don't even necessarily know if I want to say it needs to be, okay, that your attitude is basically, okay, you're going to have to earn me. I think it will just naturally happen. You will naturally see that you will operate differently because of who you are, okay? So you will never get to this point in life with this attitude that basically says you need to earn me unless you have been putting in the work to develop your internal sense of self-worth. And here's the thing, your internal sense of self-worth is going to look very different from mine. And that's okay. See, that is part of being unique. What I have done in my life is I have obviously pursued fitness. I have obviously pursued building this channel. I have obviously pursued speaking. And I have obviously pursued who I am in my life on a core level. Your life is probably going to look completely different than mine, and that's okay. Where your interests are is where you need to put your time, because that's where you're going to shine and that's where you're going to develop. Every day your mind and body knows if you have been maximizing yourself or if you have been lazy. I will say that one more time. Every day your mind and your body will know if you have been maximizing yourself or if you have became lazy. You do not want to be lazy. You want to be active and in motion. This is how you represent the masculine ideal. Active, in motion, doing. You are doing something. You are building. What that means is you got to get to the point where you look in the mirror and love what you see and you love who you are, okay? So the final point I'm going to make is this. You know who you are and what your God-given purpose is, and you do not ever change that or try to be someone that you're not. This is the whole point. When you live this way, you get to a point in life where you know who you are, you know where you're going, you know what your God-given purpose is, and you do not change that or try to be someone that you're not. That is the type of man that she wants to see, a man with a rock-solid core identity. Now, she goes, wow, look at that. I can't change him. Wow, look at that. He knows himself. Wow, look at that. He knows where he's going in life, okay? He must be stronger than the rest of the men who instantly are ready and willing to change just to be with me. This is what she sees. So your lack of effort to build the relationship and maximum effort to build you allows her to desire to build the relationship in the first place. And this is what most men don't understand. The timing is either there or it's not. This is how to get the woman that you want to desire only you and nobody else. If you like this video, I encourage you to do one thing and one thing only. You need a community of men who think this same way. You need a community of men who are not only learning, understanding, and mastering the language of women, but you want to be surrounded by like-minded individuals who also have purpose and direction in their life and are growing every single day. What I have created was my very own community. And inside of this community, I'm watching these guys grow in so many different areas in their life almost every single day. I'm constantly seeing new posts, and on top of that, what I'm actually looking at is I'm looking at guys who are supporting each other. And I know deep down that I have built something that gives you the ability to not only maximize your dating life, but it gives you the best chances of having a rock solid process that you can actually copy paste into your dating life and go and use it. I created all of this for you. When you check that out, you're going to see so many other guys getting results too. So be sure to join us inside of that, because my hopes is when you come into that process that I created, it changes your life on so many different positive levels that you're actually looking for. That is why I made that community. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.